Is that a rocket? A missile?
この辺りは前回の大戦争の時に地盤が破壊されてしまって町全体が沈下しつつあるんですよね。
Huh. Bombed out the bedrock. It's neat. Until China pits state against state and crushes American hegemony. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I still have a sneaking suspicion that China is just like secretly falling apart. Because, you know, China builds these giant cities. This is just some evidence towards this theory, which I'm not sure if I'm completely convinced of, but I like the idea of it. But, China has these giant cities that they build, and then just to, like, pump up their economy, and then no one lives in them. And like, apparently that's the reason behind it. It's just like, it makes it look like their economy is doing extremely well because these huge cities are being built. You know, all this steel is being purchased so they can build the cities. All, you know, all this shit. And it's, no one lives in the cities. They're empty. I don't remember what they call them. They call ghost cities or something. Like, it's something similar to that. But like, some more unique name. All commie states get crushed under their own weight. It's inevitable. Well, yeah, that's fair. I remember hearing this news report. Because I remember one night, I used to really like staying up late and listening to radio, even if a lot of times I didn't like what was on. But I'd stay up late just because I like their voices. I really like radio voices. The good ones. Like, there's this local jazz station near here with this fucking cutie. She's got the best radio voice. Like, it was before I was even that interested in jazz. I would just listen to her voice. She's probably like 50 or something. But she has the best. Ooh. Ooh. Flight units. But yeah, I remember hearing, it was like some, 1 a.m. NPR broadcast or something, which nowadays I don't listen to NPR, but I did like the voices, and, it was like, they were talking about how some BBC reporter had been sent to China to study the Chinese government, and she'd been there for, 5 years or something, and they were finally getting back to her and asking her, okay, explain the Chinese government to us, and she said, I don't fucking know. I still don't understand it. And she said, I've talked to all these Chinese natives too. They have no fucking idea how the government works. And it's like, oh, good. That sounds like a functional society, right? No one understands how the government works. Someone's there for 5 years. Like, I mean, maybe she's just retarded. And it's actually quite simple how the government works, but I much prefer the idea that it's just a mystery. Trying to remember the controls here. Okay, right when I think I figured out the controls. Changing. Or did anyone see, rape? Back to rape. Anybody see that, rape is up 20% in London? There's a news story. And I said I don't follow the news, but occasionally I'll find something. This was on, Twitter, I think I saw this. Rape is up 20% in London. I don't know why. They're really confused as to why. And specifically, it's up 20%, not because you say, up 20% since when, you know what I mean? It's up 20% since the new mayor took over, who's the, Middle Eastern guy, you know? And they're just like, why is there more rape? don't get it.
この通信が届くアンドロイド部隊支援要請。現在我々は敵軍の攻撃を受けている。護衛艦は退避し行動不能になった。手持ちの支援機で応戦しているが。
This is actually pretty fucking cool. This battleship.
こちら空母ブルーリッジ2。付近にいるアンドロイド部隊の支援を求む。
Like I really like it's this kind of gives you the idea that there's actually shit going on in other places of the world other than just like these tiny little camps, you know. They actually have big fucking battleships. They're just disparate. Okay, I realized that despite this being like a shoot 'em up sort of section, the sword is just the best. It just solves all your problems by cutting them. Which is like how a teenage girl would see the world, but she turned out to be right in this case. What is this thing? It's taking damage pretty fucking fast. I'm confused as to the design of this. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really look like anything. Oh, please. I don't know if I like this design or not. I think I kind of do. It's very easy, though. Holy shit.
兵器の破壊を確認。これより周囲の警戒に行こう。
ちょっと待って。まだ大型の敵反応が残ってます。
その敵は今破壊したはずじゃ。
こんな大きな敵どこに？
Well, I mean, I knew that was gonna happen, of course. You know, when they give a line like, if it was this big, we should be able to see it. What if the enemy is underneath us? And then, you know, of course that's gonna happen. It's still a little neat. Still, you know, I'll give them the... This is a neater looking enemy.
これが機械生命体。
これが。
見たことない。
Can I even shoot this thing? Is this a situation where, like, it's so big that, like, don't even fucking bother? I need to fly into its Death Star weak point?
EMP 攻撃で接近を防いでるのか。
Oh, never mind.
なんとか別の方法で攻撃しないと。
Missiles?
トゥービーさん、衛星レーザーの直接攻撃承認がおりました。でも、
Oh,
敵
lasers.
が発生する電磁波明細で照準が不安定になっています。発生源を突き止めて破壊してください。簡単に言う。すみません。でもよろしくお願いします。
EMP 発生機の位置を確認。マップにマーク。推奨。EMP 発生機の速やかな破壊。
It's always nice when the enemies put the weak point in a very easily accessible location. You fly in from the back and it's like impossible to miss. Is that a factory on its back? Muslim as the mayor of London turns a blind eye to... Oh, I'm trying to read while doing this at the same time. Turns a blind eye to Muslim crime to prove its progressive value. Rape rate goes up. Who would have guessed? Yeah, well, you know. It's a mystery. I didn't realize until just now you can aim the sword, which is extremely useful in this part because the sword is still very good. But yeah, you can use the right stick to aim where it's gonna hit. So now I've got the classic claw position going on, the Monster Hunter Dark Souls claw positioning. that's a lot of health. That's a lot of fucking health that thing has. Yeah. Oh wait, do I need to take out the smaller things first? Oh, I didn't even have to get that to like half health before it blew up. What is... Okay. Alright. Yeah, wait. Are their health bars just a fucking goof? Look at this. Not even at half. Like a third of the way and it blows up. Okay. But this one's for real. Being shot hologram cards. I think you might want to step it up a little bit, game. This is it's a little easy. I mean, I understand they don't want to make the shooting parts too hard because it's not like a fucking shoot 'em up game. You know, people aren't here to 1cc the NieR Automata. But you know. I guess it's not over yet. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. I'll die and make a fool of myself. Nani?
北部 12C 防衛本部から派遣された傭兵部隊だ。私は隊長の 4B。ここは我々に任せろ。
4B. Yeah, so like, does that mean she's the fourth one and I'm the second model? So she's a younger model?
僕に考えがあります。場所をポイントしました。そこで合流しましょう。
That laser was trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh with you. I was thinking like the same thing. I thought that joke might be too dumb. I'm happy someone else was able to tell it. Ooh. Oh, that is a beautiful machine. Look at that fucking... Okay. Yes, please. Let me fire this giant fucking mortar. Oh, the aiming is just actually not, it's done for you. Okay, well that's... There it is. So it's just timing. Which is strange, but okay. Is 2B a Christmas cake? What do you mean by this? Ah, fuck. Isn't the cake thing like an... It's like an aura thing, isn't it? It's a, like a mommy GF sort of thing. Aura. Why the hell do they say 2B in English? Because her name is 2B in Japanese, too. The Japanese really like, English. Are you telling me this guy didn't die from me shooting my hot loads in his mouth? Come on. It's like when you nuke the atmosphere and it EMPs, he's just sending out that EMP wave to shut off the world's electronics. Okay, here we go, right? Also, howdy. アンドロイド殲滅用として開発されたのですが制御不能になってしまって当時は私も機械生命体のネットワークに組み込まれていたから覚えているんですが上陸した途端に暴走し敵味方関係なく攻撃を始めたんですが
結局我々も暴走を止めることができなくて深海に投棄されたのですが再び上陸を試みているようですね。そうか。
This sword is really fucking good. Because it blocks attacks too.
頼みましたよ。
9S が戦線から離脱、脱走兵として司令部に登録することを提案。
ダメ。きっと 9S には考えがある。
It's gonna be the twist. 9S is gonna turn into a deserter. I assume that's just a throwaway line, but that'd actually be kind of neat.
僕は空母に搭載予定だったミサイルを使用できないか試してみます。コントロールを妨害されないよう敵の背面にある
Yeah, just shoot the fucking missiles at it.
了解。
All you need is a bigger load, a bigger payload. That time was not a cum joke. The first one was a cum joke. I mean, obviously. Thought we already. Okay. So wait, now I can only hit them while they're like level? Okay, also the gun just seems to be better. Like for just doing raw damage output. Fuck. I mean, like, maybe I'm just good or something, but it's not exactly hard. I mean, especially when you take into consideration that you're gonna have a lot of fucking healing items as well. But I'm not even having to use them. It's like, this is just fairly simple. If this guy wasn't just, like, invincible without, those missiles, I mean, it wouldn't even seem that intimidating. It's just like, yeah. Maybe I should up the difficulty, but, I mean, the rest of the game isn't like this. Oh, wait, can you up the difficulty at any time? Well, not now. No, apparently not, because I can't up it right now. I'll up it on the second playthrough, I guess. Probably. Maybe. The ending is depressing. Well, for one, aren't there like fucking 20? But also, please don't say more than that. I don't know the ending. And yeah, please don't spoil it. I mean, I'm not the biggest stickler for spoiling shit. I know some people are of the opinion that, like, if you spoil something, you fucking ruined it, and there's no reason to even, like, watch or play the thing anymore, and, like, that's stupid. Like, if your thing is so fucking shallow that you spoil it, and then suddenly it doesn't hold up because the whole thing was built around, like, a petty little twist, then, like, it's not that great, Because it's like, people, like, you think about a movie, people watch movies multiple times. If spoiling the movie makes it so it's not great, that means you can't even watch the movie a second time without it being boring, because it's just the twist that makes it. And it's like, that's not a very good movie. But at the same time, you do miss out on something, you know what I mean? I'd rather get the, a good story and the twist, not just the good story and missing the twist. Oh, fuck off. Once you start getting hit by these, you start getting, what's the word for it? Locked. I'm just gonna keep asking this game to get harder, and it's gonna get harder. Like, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Not that. I always thought that was just strange. Like, people talk about that with, like, Doki Doki Literature Club, where even the guy who created the game, minor spoilers. Minor spoilers for Doki Doki Literature Club. If you haven't played it, just plug your ears for like 15 seconds. But people were complaining about the fact that in like Steam reviews and stuff, and on the store page, it called it a horror game, and they were like, oh, that spoils it. You know what I mean? That spoils the twist. And the guy who made the game, Dan something, I don't remember his name, Salamato or Salaman, Citrato? I don't know, fucking something. He said, like, it doesn't spoil it. Like, my game isn't so shallow that if you know the twist, it's suddenly not a good game. He's like, there's a little more, like, I'd like to think there's something more to it than that. That's kind of how I feel about a lot of those sort of things, where it's like, you know what's going to happen. It's like, it's still good. Not that Doki Doki Literature Club is a fucking, amazing piece of art or anything, but just an example. This time these things just look more like rectangles instead of cards, so I can't even make a children's card game joke. You know, like a stupid joke like, you've activated my trap card, or screw the rules because I have green hair. Dan Salvo. Yeah, that might be his name.
通信途絶。
墜落したヨルハ部隊の捜索と救援部隊を編成しろ。2B 9S 死ぬなよ。
This is a serious moment, but I still can't take how they say "nice." Is this the ending? I have no fucking idea. I doubt it. But, I mean, maybe. I mean, there's a lot of endings, so I could see it ending maybe a little earlier than you would expect. Hello. Oh, hello, Alex. Welcome.
バンカーに通信。こちら 2B。応答せよ。オペレーターより 2B。2B さん、大丈夫ですか？現在ボディチェック中。
I like the look of this fucking thing. It really looks like they just took a whale and added limbs. Just looks kind of fucking stupid, but... Oh, who the fuck? Oh.
8時間。各地の通信施設が EMP 攻撃の影響で使えなくて、現在復旧が遅れている状態です。データアップロードができなくなっているエリアもありますので注意してください。9S はどこに？それがかすかなブラックボックス反応はあるのですが、現在地を特定できていません。ブラックボックス反応があるのなら生きてるはず。9S の捜索を開始する。司令官に許諾申請を。司令官からはすでに残存ヨルハ部隊の捜索を優先する命令が出ています。9S さんをお願いします。了解。
Alright.
ポット、付近のブラックボックス信号を検索。
Just leave these people?
ブラックボックス信号検知できず、微弱なブラックボックス信号の検知には特殊なスキャナーが必要。
特殊なスキャナー？
レジスタンスキャンプで使用実績ある。推奨。レジスタンスリーダーからの情報入手。
了解。
Do you see this gender bender version of 9S? You see this? It looks like 9S, but just with a fucking dress on. It's some kinky shit, Yoko Taro. Which this is another one of those situations, like Evil Within and Shinji Mikami, where like every single decision in this game, I don't know why, I think I already checked this. Every single decision in this game, it's Yoko Taro. You know what I mean? I am sure that Yoko Taro put that rubble there. You know? He is responsible for every good thing and every bad thing about this game. He put that Moldavite there. Is solo porn gay if it's only a woman? Yes. Because, well, pornography is generally made for the purpose of masturbating to it. Masturbation is the lowest form of homosexuality. So, it doesn't matter what you're masturbating to. It could be nothing. That just means you're a very sad, low form homosexual. And you don't want to see the higher forms. Now I'm imagining Goku with like a fucking like a sheer tank top and a barely hidden hard-on yelling, "This isn't even my final form!" You're gonna love what comes next. Something like that. You know, one of those sorts of... Fucking any woman who isn't a virgin is gay. Yeah, it's a little... I wouldn't say gay, I would just say ill-advised. I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? But I might just be a jealous person. I don't know. I'm willing to, you know. It might just be that. It's also the fact that statistically any relationship in which the woman has been with any amount of partners other than you, is less likely to succeed, especially in the case of marriages. They've done a lot of studies showing that, like, the marriage rate after if a woman has had sex before marriage, it just drops down. Like, extremely, after even just one time she's had sex, and then it drops down more and more for each time she's had it after that. But, you know. What if someone masturbates to an Oscar-nominated gay pedo film? Is that gay? No, it's art. How dare you call an Oscar-nominated film pedo? It's art! Also, we need to check our mail. I should have done it while I was back there. We'll check it over here. Oh, Emil's here. Hey, Emil. This is like fucking... This is like... Yoko Taro saw Beetle, you know, in Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And he was like, man, it's really interesting how Beetle just kind of like runs around the island and he only like stops when you get close to him. He doesn't really care about you that much. Like, he's got his own thing going on. That's really neat. Let's do that same idea, but make it like fucking make him 10 times faster. And he doesn't even stop when you get close. He just ignores you. You have to shoot him. Perfect. Hey, hello. Oh, this song. Yeah, so their stuff does change. We could actually use a lot of this. We could use, you know what? Like, a lot of these are used for, upgrading. So I'm willing to buy, like, a ton. And by a ton, I mean, like, you know, 5 to 10. Yeah, that's good. I mean, a good bit of money spent, but I think it's worthwhile. If it means we can upgrade some shit. It's not like art can be criticized, right? No, of course not. Then it wouldn't be art. That's how you know it's not art. If you can criticize it, it's not art. Art is above criticism. It can only be, like, experienced, man. You just need to, like, feel it. You know those paintings that are just like a solid primary color, and that's it? It's just like a fucking piece of yellow cardboard. You gotta feel the yellow. If you don't like it, you just, like, don't get it. Oh. Twins. Hello? Okay. Don't want to talk? You don't want to talk? You seemed like important characters, but I guess you'll come up later. Anything I can upgrade? I know you're not very good, so, like, there might be some stuff I can that you won't be able to. Okay, nice. Yeah, buying that stuff was a very... we should have bought more. Yeah. Ooh, level 3 fists. Okay, and let's upgrade this to... upgrade that. Level 3. Upgrade the Yorha. Upgrade it again. Nice. I kind of want to go and buy more of that shit. Since, clearly we need more of it. Like, there are upgrades we could have done if we had more, so... I think I'm gonna go do that if Emil is still around. Yeah. Hopefully the inventory didn't change. Also, I'm gonna try out these new weapons. Good time to do that. Any of them that are level 3. I wish I could just sort by that. Let's try the fucking fists. The fists, with, I guess, like, the other Yorha, the Yorha sword we got now? Yeah, let's try that. I don't think the Yorha sword's gonna be much different, honestly. It's probably gonna be, like, identical, at least until we get later on with it. Yeah, it feels about the same. Ooh! Is that a fucking rocket punch? Ooh. Ooh. Yes! Please! I am a sucker for fucking big fists. That sounds really off, actually, but... You know what I mean? Like, I just... fucking beating the shit out of things. It's so visceral and raw. I kind of actually wish these fists were smaller, just so it just looked like her just beating the shit out of someone. But I'll take this. This is nice. We might run with this for a little bit. Let's go down to Emil. Did you hear that Netflix is doing a documentary on Peri Krishna? That cult I was telling you about a while ago where they'd taken over a town and shit, set up a commune in Montana. Trailer included former cult members, so it's probably gonna be a defense of the cult. Yeah, probably. No, I did not know about that. What, I can't... Alright. I kind of forgot leveling up was even like a thing in this. For a sec, like, it's been a little while since we leveled up. Okay. Hey, yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we need apparently a ton of rusted clumps. Those are very important. It's by 30. Apparently broken keys as well. 20 of those. Warped wire. Give me another 20. Give me 20 of these. These we didn't use any of, so I guess we'll just, that's fine. Cool. You're a sucker for getting fisted? Yeah, see, that's kind of what I thought it might sound like. That's just untrue. No, I don't. Oh, did anyone see that article? This is just some... Probably you didn't. Probably you didn't, because probably you people have standards and you don't read shit from, like, the fucking Guardian. But I saw it posted on Twitter. Someone was talking about it, and then I went and looked to make sure it wasn't just, like, a fake article. And it's real. There's an article posted in the Guardian that said, "Do you hate body odor? You probably have right-leaning views. You probably have right-wing views." That's the actual title, the headline of the article. Of course, I didn't read any more of the article because I'm not brain dead. I don't, you know, like for one, I'm an average human being. I just read the headlines and make my assumptions based off of that. That's the way we do things now, you know. But also, like, I'm not gonna read a fucking Guardian article. Are you kidding me? Oh, we ran out of money. Oh, good. I kind of want to try this tiny little dagger. But yeah, do you hate the smell of like fucking sweat and BO? You're probably a gosh darned Nazi. You know, we all smell equal. Nobody smells better than anybody else. Don't fucking come at me with your Nazi shit about deodorants. You know, deodorant's made by the man. That's like not even a thing anymore. There's no liberals who talk about the man anymore. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, alright. Okay. Give this a switch. It seems to handle the same as the other swords. Okay. It's interesting looking, though. I kind of like it. I kind of like this a lot. I really like this. I like having this on the heavy attack, too, because it fits way better with the fists. And she also does little jumps. I don't know if she does that with the other one. Does she? She does. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this loadout. I'm just going to check the damage on this thing. 420 to 518. We were using a 420 to 504. Okay. And a same thing. Okay, so it's actually slightly better, isn't it? Yeah, and it's got critical up. Oh, but this one's faster. Okay. Attack speed up, which would make it better. And it's got more heavy attacks in its combo, but this has got a crit up. I'm okay with that. Hey, howdy.
何か用か微弱なブラックボックス信号を検知できる特殊なスキャナーを探している。特殊なスキャナー？ああ、奴らが作っていた機械か。ちょうど遠征から戻ってきているな。そのあたりに赤い髪のアンドロイドがいるから。
Oh, okay, so yep, now it's the red-haired androids, the twins.
To be 赤い髪のアンドロイドは。いや、なんでもない。
You hate gas? You know who else used gas? The Nazis. Yeah, this is a line of logic we have in these beautiful articles. Devola. Or Devora. Devora. Papora. Give me a scanner. Black box. I need to stop paying attention to what they're saying, because every other word that comes out of their mouth I want to repeat because it's just funny. Oh. Questo. Is it a plug-in chip? I think I might have missed that one. Pod program scanner. Oh, okay. Pod program is yeah, it's not a chip, it's just one of these. Pod A scanner. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Interesting. Now, I have to do this to find 9S? Do I have an idea of where he is, at least? Okay, where the fuck is this? I don't care. Okay. Let's take a look. Half-wit invent. Okay, see, this is what I was kind of afraid of. You see how that quest that was right here is not there any longer? It's a little bit what I was afraid of, is that we might miss some quests by doing this. I mean, some of these quests are still around. The ones that I couldn't get to, mainly. But, like, last time I did, like, a main quest, even if it had a big boss battle like that, it didn't get rid of any of the minor quests. Maybe it's because I need... it's probably because I need 9S. Never mind. That's probably all it is. It's just that you need 9S to be with you to be able to do these. Because, I mean, he has dialogue for most of them, so... Doesn't show up? Do I need to talk to, the boss lady again? Hey, any idea where I might find 9S? Yes, I didn't really expect it, but... Oh yeah, this is broken, right? Terminal's out of order. Okay, well, I guess I'll just walk around with this thing on. Probably we want to go back to where he died, right? Have I gotten a... Okay. Never mind, so I just need to walk around. You see that? Those little flashes? Yeah, you see this? Is it supposed to be doing that? Yeah, what is that like showing me that off in the distance where I need to go? Little flashes of light or the direction I need to be going? Oh wait. Are they these little light things on the map? No. No. Well. Says I'm picking something up, so I guess I'll just look around. Go check out Emil while I'm here, because she seems to be moving again. Or he, I'm not really 100% on that one. Which is probably how they want it. Those filthy fucking Japanese. We'll see. Is anyone else bothered by the new hair trend for men and lesbian women to share half your head? Very odd looking. Honestly, I don't mind that as much as just like short hair. Oh, they didn't move. Oh, okay. I don't like just that one's weird, but I don't know. Part of it is like if like half the hair's long and half it's shaved, like clearly they're mentally ill, but I could see that having like an interesting cyberpunk style or something. It's still gross. Yeah, like I'm not a fan. But I'm not like I just hate more the like short boy hairstyles on women. Where, you know, full head, you know. It's covering their full head, but it's just there's hardly any hair there. Where like it's, you know, like there are women who have shorter hair than I do. Now granted, I haven't had a haircut in like 8 months, but my hair doesn't grow that fast, so, well, I mean, my hair's not that long. But it's like I've got not long hair at all. But you see women who are like, it's almost shaved. It's like they had a buzz cut, it's like a month later, you know, after it's grown out a bit. Your sister did it. It's so fucking ugly. It's a Tumblr thing. There's also a trend of men flipping the front of their hair up. Looks stupid. Yeah, that's always been kind of a faggoty thing. Now I'm looking for light flashes. But I don't see shit. I guess let's go back over to that little tunnel thing. That's gotta be where to go. Give me a cute girl with short bobbed hair or long curly hair or anything of that sort and I'll be happy. You mean a girl with a reasonable, regular haircut. Yeah. Yeah, shaving half the head is not, you know, very appealing. Well, and it's kind of like, it's like it's trying to send a message, right? It's a fashion statement. I'm a fucking ugly dyke. That's the statement. You know? It's like, I don't need no man. And it's like, okay, well. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I'm not talking to you any longer. You know, like, let's just see you. Can I say dyke on Twitch? Probably, right? I mean, it's like a real thing. Well, then again, yeah.
実は各地のアクセスポイントが壊れてしまったみたいで、超巨大機械生命体の EMP 攻撃の影響みたいです。もし移動中に壊れたアクセスポイントがあったら修復をお願いします。了解。
You can type it. Okay, well then it's probably fine. It just seems like the kind of thing that maybe Twitch would not enjoy. But, hey, fuck them. You know what I mean? What, you got something against dykes, Twitch? They exist, you know what I mean? Can't talk about them, you know, it's important. Still not getting anything. If you don't find tomboys hot, then I think you might be gay. There's a difference, though, but you know, like, tomboys still have long hair. Like, or at least, like, long, short hair, you know what I mean? Like, down to shoulders or something. Like, it was never a thing where the tomboys looked like actual fucking men. You know what I mean? Like, this would be, you know, this is short hair for a girl. It should really not get much shorter than this, but this is fine. I mean, like, is a tomboy attractive? Sure. I mean, of course. But, like, I mean, depending on the situation. But, like, some people are getting, they're starting to get tomboys confused with girls that are trying to look like dudes. It's not a tomboy, you know what I mean? Or like an ugly girl is a tomboy. It's like, well, I mean, it's not that those things aren't, like, they could be both, but... You know, it's like, oh, that girl shaves half her head and wears a strap-on, pegs her boyfriend. She must be a tomboy. No, she's just a dyke.